Happy Thumbs Gaming. Booyakashaw.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with HappyThumbsGaming. Today we're checking out the Red Brick Multiplier locations for the Lego Movie Videogame. We're working towards that business trophy achievement, which is the 1 billion studs, as well as just the overall completion and buying all the characters and whatnot. You need lots of money, so we're going to show you how to get it. So down there in the back left-hand corner, you saw all the characters we used. There are a couple of different variants for those characters, so you don't have to have specifically those, but we recommend that you've at least beat the story mode all the way through for the most part. And if you've been following our story mode, we actually show you along the way where we got our bricks. So this is in Bricksburg, as you can see. We are going to knock on the wall over here with Petruvius. And we did this fairly early. Basically, as soon as you have access to Petruvius, you could probably go and do this. However, you do need 250,000 studs, too. So we got it fairly late in the game, I guess. Probably like level 5, maybe 4. I don't remember. Some of you have already seen this footage because we've already displayed it in the beginning of the story walkthrough, like I just said. So there are going to be some quick links down below, and they are for your convenience. If you already have the 2 times or the 4 times, or you're just looking for the 10 times, or whatever the case may be, go ahead and click on the one you're looking for, and it'll take you to the part of the video that will show you how it's done. So. Alright, so once you flip the switch with Petruvius, you're going to switch to Emmett, who is still down below, hopefully. And he's going to want to hop on this crane and ride it on up like an elevator. And then we're going to need to fix this with his special tool. I'm not sure that's considered fixing, but okie dokie. It's going to drop a box down below in the middle of the park area. Go ahead and plummet to your doom. No, I'm just kidding. And try to make your way over and not get those blue studs along the way. And doesn't matter which way you push this. I actually took the long route here, but we're trying to push this all the way around the front and then slide it in the little slot. So I did speed this up a little bit extra right here because I had some troubles getting this in the hole. Wouldn't be the first time, I guess, huh? I even switch on over to Batman and try to get it in, and for some reason Batman ends up being the lucky one. So isn't he always the lucky one? Giggity. Alright, so push it over, get it in there. Once it's successfully pressed into the fountain and it completes it, you will be presented with the 2 times brick, which only cost you 250,000. So on to the next one, huh? Alright, so here we are in the Old West. This one is going to require the caveman, so it cost $100,000 for the caveman, so hopefully you farmed a few studs along the way. And I don't know why it looks very white and washed out, the screen does. I guess it's just the tan ground. But anyways, we're going to make our way over to the left-hand side, and there's this gentleman over here who says he's been robbed. And then his safe pops open, and sure enough, there's no gold in it. So we're going to go ahead and help this lad get his gold back. And we're going to do it by starting off by going over to the left-hand side here. And nope, not there. All the way over to the left-hand side of this barn right we're standing in front of. We're going to jump up right there. Oh, yeah. And we're going to make our way up in here. And you don't have to build that right away. That's not really necessary. That's something else. But there is a box that you need to push down and out. And then you need a master builder to build it into place. At that point, we're going to have to switch on over to the caveman, our freshly purchased caveman, and start a fire. And look at that. Booyakashow! Bonus trophy achievement for doing that. Assuming you haven't already started a fire. If you have, then good for you, good for you. Alright, so 1 down, 2 more to go. Gold Brick is inside the room once he yells out all his shenanigans here. La-di-da, see you later, buddy. Alright, so we do have to actually physically go in there, pick up the Gold Brick, and return it to the safe. So, pretty simple task, but, you know, could have just done it automatically. That would have been A-okay with me. This next one is over on the far right. We use Batman to get it started with, because we're Batman. And we're going to need to use actually Wild Style to get up there. And once you get up there, we're going to need Batman. So it gets a little tricky, because you're going to actually have to use the Character Plus icon to select Batman or Wonder Woman or anyone really who has a grapple hook. But at this point, we had Batman, so we used Batman. All right, so gold brick number 2. Woohoo! Let's run that sucker back. All right, so 2 down, 1 to go. So this next one, I was kind of wandering, looking for a building that was labeled Saloon. That's what Doug's notes say, and you know, Doug knows all, so I was following his guidance. And you know, Doug is 100% correct. However, the camera angle just pretty much prevents me from seeing where the saloon is. But it turns out the saloon is this big, giant green and brown building right in front of us here in the middle. So go ahead and climb up to the top. We're going to need to use wild style. It doesn't matter if it's the Western one or regular one or whichever one, but wild style or a female for that matter that can jump. And we're going to make our way up and around. You can see the big saloon sign now that we're at the top. We get a little button happy and get all squirrely here, but realistically we need to use the character select, the plus select, because we already have Petruvius out, and select Petruvius one more time, and then work our way in there to get this gold brick. So there is a secret knock required, and it might be a little tricky with that guy standing there. If you have more than 500,000 studs, don't worry about it. Go ahead and buy him and get him out of the way. Otherwise, you'll get it. You just got to get closer to the door than you are to him. Not complete. 3rd cowboy, or I guess rustler, found. We'll go ahead and grab that gold brick and return it to its owner. Here you go there, sir. And well, thank you, he says. I'll go ahead and box this up, make it magically disappear, and then take off. You know, I don't know what's up with the magic there, but if we would have known he had some magic, I would have just let him do it himself, right? All right, we bought it. Make sure you turn that sucker on. And look at that. 2 goes to 8. Booyakashow. So, on to the next one. Here we are. This is the 6 Times Multiplier brick, and we are in Cloud Cuckoo-Land. This one's going to require you to have the bad cop, or someone who has heat vision. You know, Superman would work as well if you've completed the story. That would save you a little bit of cheese, because you have to buy bad cop. I think, or no, actually you do not. My bad. I think I made that same mistake in the other video when I showed this, because I've showed this in I think our level 12 video. All right, so once you destroy the gold wall, you're gonna run across like you just saw, and then there's these 3 little puzzles. They are pretty precise. So as you can see, I got the 3rd icon there to go ahead and do a little firework, like a little celebratory bang. Well, the truth is, all of them need to line up. So there's the middle one. See, I'm thinking I got the puzzle solved, but realistically, I got the actual icon solved. So all 3 icons need to explode with happiness. They need to reach climax, if you know what I'm saying. Get to that point, and booyakashow. All right, so you know you've done it right when the actual item drops down from the sky. And once you complete all 3 of them, see, sometimes you gotta go a little further than expected. Go the distance. Alright, 3rd and final one. Gotta build that dragonfly. Bleakashow. Red brick achieved. So this one's a little bit more spendy. It's $1 million. They're actually pretty forgiving, really, and compared to some previous Lego games. And moving right along to Octon Tower. You're gonna slide in the big red and black toothed door, whatever. And you can use Superman or anybody else who can fly to get upstairs. Now there is a way you can climb up the wall behind us there where I was just showing you, but I don't think you can actually make the jump. Either way, if you can, great. Otherwise, use a flying character. And once you get up top, there are 3 terminals. Flip the switch on all 3. It'll open up a couple of doors and even a ladder for you for the rest of your characters. But the second one was the most important one. It actually opened up a door that'll allow us to get inside the set of broadcast news without having to go into broadcast news. So here we go. We're on the set now. Quiet on the set. Down in front. All right, now I don't know if this is just the luck of the draw here or if it's everybody needs to spin it 3 times. But my notes say spin it and get the red brick. So we got to go ahead and destroy all these piñatas. Piñata down. And once they're all destroyed, you get an option to go ahead and spin it again. And then it drops some coins. And then 3rd time's the charm, as per usual. And it's the red brick. Oh, to yeah. All right, times 8. Super great. 25 or 2.5 million. 25. Sheesh. All right, now back in Bricksburg. So this is a little bit squirrely. First of all, let me say there is a glitch. If you've gone around in Bricksburg and destroyed a bunch of stuff, chances are you might run into a problem with this bench over here on the far left. But Mrs. Scratchin Kitty, or whatever her name is, she sends you on a task of finding her 5 cats. We have already found one. It's actually all the way at the top up here and up in this left-hand corner. Now, see, one other thing has just happened, too. For whatever reason, she did not give us the speech right now. She didn't say, ooh, go find my kitties, la, la, la. And so that's kind of a problem. And basically the reason is the cats won't follow you until you've triggered that scene. Now, it's weird because we've already returned 1 cat. We didn't mean to do it, but we already returned one. And I looked for the footage to edit it in, and I could not find it, so I apologize. But up on the top level there where you saw the billboard, there is a cat in the left-hand corner. And you should be able to just follow that sucker, have him follow you back to the lady, and return him. Now, number 2 you can find by completing this upload with Benny, or there are a couple other characters that also allow you to use the computers. We simply use Benny because Spaceship! Spaceship! He loves spaceships! And we love Benny, so we'll go ahead and upload that virus. What happens is it drops the little stopper sign here and prevents the train from going further, and the kitty looks like he was going to miss his stop otherwise, so you're welcome. So as you can tell, he won't follow me. So that's a little bit of a problem, and I have kind of a hard edit coming up later in the video that, yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. Now there's this. There's also some issues with this. A lot of people are thinking that they have a glitch. Well, this little icon tells you need to have President Business or Lord Business. Now, I buy Lord Business, as you can see. I switch on over to him. I drop down there and watch this. It tells me, rant, rant, no, you need Lord Business. Well, what the heck? I am Lord Business. So I tried shooting it. I tried all sorts of stuff. I made a kind of a hard edit right here, as you'll see right about meow. And then we actually did some research, and we find out you actually have to turn into Big Leg Lord Business. And to do so, there's a couple of different ways, but the easiest way is to cut across the yard here and destroy everything in sight. Once you destroy this big red dumpster and rebuild it up, which you will need a master builder to do that as he fails the build, this will build a terminal that only he can use. So I'll switch to Benny here in a second, but so this last brick is definitely problematic. Like I said, there's that bench that you might not be able to break, which if you don't do that, then you won't be able to grapple it. If you can't grapple, you can't get to the kitty, and the kitty can't get down. So some people have even reported, one of our viewers, Leslie Jane, reported that she had to start all the way over, and the way she did it was as soon as she unlocked Batman, she went straight to the grapple and freed that kitty. So, oh, look at that. Booyaka show! It's just business. This is simply for just getting your big legs out. And look at them legs. He's got legs, ooh, and he knows how to use them. Alright, so now that we're all big-headed and big-legged, we can walk over there and open the door. And you gotta get a little dude to get up in there, of course, because Lord Business can't walk up in there with them big legs. And he kicks everybody, by the way. So if you get by him, watch out. And I do end up grabbing one of the 3 instruction manuals for this level, or area. And now that little kitty cat should be following me. He doesn't seem to be because I'm running a little fast, but he is. And bam. So I go back to her and I buy her, and then all of a sudden, she says, hey, would you go find my kitties? And now I'm able to go pull them kitties. So first things first, we go to the bottom floor and grab this one right here that I just told you was following me a second ago. But and these cats are pretty fast. Like, they bounce around and whatever, but if you get ahead of them, they turbo up behind you. It's kind of nice. So as you can see here, I'm going to return this one, and it actually shows 2 of 5. It went by kind of quick there. Sorry about that. But like I said, the first one is all the way at the top of this building that we're at right here. And it's pretty easily found. And yeah. So here's another hard edit. Because we had to quit the game and come back in, it was going to make me do the upload and all that over again. So I had to do it, actually. But I didn't want to put that in the video. So I just edited that out We got the kitty from the terminal now, from the train, from the choo-choo. Go ahead and drop that one in there. Now we look over here, and earlier we had used the grapple hook. So there's a bench right here, and you have to destroy this bench, build it up, and there's a grapple hook up top. Now, for some reason, like I said, this is a very problematic brick. Not sure how or why when the cat, I mean, we didn't make him come back. He did it on his own. I'm looking all over for him. But technically, we have 3 of the 5 kitty cats. So we're just going to move along now. That's where the other one is. So hopefully you won't have to restart your game, and hopefully there's a fix that's going to be found soon for that problem, because that's ridiculous. But we're going to use Superman to fly up on the left-hand side of the construction area, then switch to our batarang thrower and toss it at the target on the outhouse and the outhouse for you Canadians. And then we're just going to run down. Look at we're going to commit kitty suicide jumping off that building. And she follows right along. Mew, 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 mew. All right, we're going to dump that in there. 4 of 5. Watch it, watch it. Booyakashow. Okay, so again, there's one right over here on that ledge that we did not get in this video. I'm standing right here throwing the boomerang, batarang, chamarang, whatever you want to call it. And you're going to have to build that up. So I apologize for not being able to get that, but I promise you that's where the cat is at. That's where the cat is at. All right, last but not least, you're going to want to select a flying character and fly up top here. The cat is behind the bars. I'm not sure you can get it any other way. You might be able to get it with Wild Style or somebody, but it's easy peasy when you're flying. And then just return the last one, and as soon as the cat makes it in the little kitty door, she says, "Here you go, booyakashow," and it only cost you 5 million. Chump change, right? I mean, look, we got 84 million. We're going to turn that on and watch this. Watch how fast this goes up now. If you've never seen this, this is amazing. It's like, are you kidding me? Look at that. Just didn't want to give you the preview of the 100 million. Preview. Didn't want you to see it. Go get your own 100 million. But, yeah, word. That's going to go ahead and wrap up the Red Brick Multiplier locations for Lego The Movie Videogame. Hopefully you guys found that educational. That's right. I used a big word. And maybe even a little entertaining along the way. Head on over to Facebook, Twitter, comment, vote, subscribe down below if you like what we're doing. And HappyThumbsGaming.com has the full trophy achievement guide if you want to get ahead or have something specific you're looking for and don't want to watch a 20-minute video. And, yeah, drop us some comments, suggestions. If you have any requests, we're always open for those as well. Check it out. Check it out. Word. As always, until next time.